On this week's episode of SHS Today, we have an in-depth interview with the soon-to-be principal of Saline High, we look at Dexter High School's Senior Survivor event, and finally, we investigate the disease senioritis. All this and more on another episode of SHS Today. Hello, Saline, and welcome back to another episode of SHS Today. I'm Luke Trokey.
And I'm Jack Loftus. We have a fantastic show for you ahead, so let's get started. With Dr. Helber moving to the superintendent role in Chelsea, recently Saline's Board of Education was recommended her successor. Colin Williams brings us more.
On April 26, 2016, Superintendent Scott Graydon and the Saline School Board met to discuss the next principal for Saline High School. Graydon showed his support for Mr. Raft, the current middle school principal, to take on that position.
Get the chance to kind of move forward from there.
I sat down with Mr. Raft in his current middle school office to ask him about his thoughts on taking up the job as new principal of Saline High School.
Well, just probably people don't always know this much about me. I was a high school teacher for 7 years when I taught marketing at Saline High School for 3 years. And so before I left, becoming a heritage assistant principal, and then went to the elementary principal at Harvest and Woodland Meadows, and then spent the last 8.5 years here at Saline Middle School. So my transition is going back to where I started from. So I'm excited about that. And my transition, there will be no question things that I'll be learning along the way. But I'm excited to get going and get a chance to get up to the high school and have some fun. Well, once Dr. Helber had accepted her role as the superintendent at Chelsea, then the position was posted, and I was very excited about that opportunity to at least apply for it. And I haven't put together a resume in a number of years, so that was something I got to actually go through that process again and kind of talk to people about reference letters. I'm excited about this opportunity to go back to where I started. It's a place I want to end my career, which would be Saline High School. I'm just excited to get back with a whole group of 9th through 12th graders.
I also asked about the support he's gotten throughout the process.
Coming back up there, it's been good because I've had a lot of students reach out to me, tell me that they're excited about the chance for us to reunite. So I'm looking forward to that. Probably the most exciting piece I have coming into it, and that's why I do what I do, is because of the students. Yeah, you're going to see it. So here we go. Hey, we're coming back together, bringing the band back. Mr. Raft's coming up, and I'm excited about that, reconnecting with many of the students. I'm connecting with the staff, and I'm ready for this journey, so I'm excited about being up there. And I guess I'll see you guys in the hallway.
Mr. Raft will officially become the new Saline High School principal on July 1st.
Saline High is hosting the World Languages Celebration on May 11th. The event will feature various language stations with games and food from the culinary program from around the world. The event will take place in the Commons from 6:30 to 8 p.m. You know, it seems that we talk a lot about Saline. However, the consortium program includes people from all the schools in the district. So what's going on at the other schools?
Well, Dexter High is holding their annual Senior Survivor event. Kyle Coons attends Dexter, so let's see him for more.
Hello, Saline. I'm Kyle Coons, and welcome to the annual Dexter event known as Senior Survivor. In Senior Survivor, 7 teams compete in a week-long competition to raise money for a local family battling cancer.
Senior Survivor is this kind of fundraising competition. There's 6 teams of 2 seniors each, a guy and a girl, and you do a bunch of competitions and fundraising throughout the week, and then before. You can raise money by selling food and t-shirts and all that stuff.
Money is going to a local family who, a student of Dexter Community Schools, is suffering through cancer. So we wanted to help them out with medical bills and probably pay for a nice family vacation.
So far, we've done a 3-legged race, like up the stairs, like around the school, and we had an eating challenge, like blindfolded, so like your partner would like feed you, and then like a midnight challenge, and we have a swimming challenge, like I said, and we have an eating challenge later today, another one, so stuff like that.
Senior Survivor is a YOLO moment in my life, so I want to do something to make school fun before I leave. It's something to remember back to.
This year, the purple team was the last surviving team. Since the start of Senior Survivor, the event has raised over $60,000 for various charities. Congratulations, purple team. I'm Kyle Coons, and back to you in the studio.
I don't know about you, Jack, but I think I could do half the things they're expected to do.
I couldn't even last 11 minutes.
Saline Spring Art Festival is being held next weekend from Friday to Sunday. Come see a variety of artwork from all the grades in the district, and the event will also feature raffle tickets and other art activities. The event on Friday will be from 4 to 8 p.m., and the Saturday and Sunday events will be from 1 to 8 p.m.
Well, it's getting to be that time of the year again. Senioritis is sweeping the schooling. This week, Chloe McCarthy and Brooke Oakland dig to find the source.
I would define senioritis as not wanting to do anything and just like going through the motions and not really working hard.
I define it as reaching a certain point in your senior year where you have already gotten into college or you already know where you're going and you just have no motivation to do any more.
Senioritis is this thing that I have.
Students would like to think that it's an actual psychological disorder, but the DSM-5 is what diagnoses disorders, and believe it or not, senioritis is not listed in here. So psychologists talk about intrinsic motivation versus extrinsic motivation, and intrinsic motivation is when you're motivated to do something because of just the natural rewards that gives you. You feel good when you do it. Extrinsic motivation is when you're doing it to get some sort of external reward, like a grade.
I just have no motivation to do anything at this point. I didn't go to my 5th hour like 3 times last week, so it's just not happening here.
I have not taken notes or even taken a test in the past, I don't know how long.
Yeah, there's no point.
The students just lose motivation. If students want to stay motivated in school, then they need to find ways to be intrinsically motivated.
Definitely take harder classes, try to like motivate yourself to keep going. But if you think you're not going to work, don't take an AP class and then fail it.
You should take like classes that you like want to go further into, like in your future and stuff like that. But it's okay to slack off every now and then, I think.
I can't handle it, Jack. I don't know if I can make it through the rest of the year.
Relax, Luke. You can do it. I believe in you.
Well, that's all the time we have for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Luke Trokey.
And I'm Jack Loftus. Tune in next week for a follow-up with Kate Gilbert, another segment of Do Let's Try It, and a look at what it takes to make the yearbook.
Have a great weekend, Hornets.